Hi traders, Happy New Year, Nathan Bray. I'm back for another year of analysing these markets and looking for trading opportunities. So let's start at the beginning. It's all about inflation and interest rates for my mind. So already this morning, Australia has come out, even though we've been raising rates aggressively to fight inflation, guess what? Inflation is continuing to go higher. So it's up around 7.3% now annually. Now, are we going to keep raising rates aggressively? I know Australia was one of the first countries to sort of back off the amount that we were raising. Rather than 75 basis points, 50 basis points, we started doing a couple of 25 basis point rises. Now, is that resulting in us having this increase in inflation? Well, I guess we'll be able to have a better look at that tomorrow morning when the US comes out with their CPI annual figure. So that will be the figure I'm looking at. The whole market seems poised at the moment. So we'll be seeing whether or not they can at least get inflation to stop increasing with their rapid rate rises that we've had over basically the whole of last year. So their forecast is for a 0% increase. It's not heading back down to 2% or 3%, that range that the Federal Reserve is saying is their target and where they want inflation to be. In fact, it's 3 times that at the moment. But can we at least start by getting a 0% increase? Okay, that will be yet to be seen. Now, if we get a greater increase, if we start to see inflation continuing higher, then Powell came out in Sweden and said that it could be some economic discomfort coming the way for Americans. They're also suggesting this soft landing could become a recession, and that's being talked about from various agencies all around the world at the moment. So the key levels I'm watching based on this fundamental information and data, I'm looking at this dollar index first of all. So we saw a very strong US dollar last year, but it's pulled all the way back to major monthly levels of resistance, potentially becoming support. And these are the levels that we talked about heading towards the end of last year. And that's 103.40 to about 103.80. So that area there for me is where the line is drawn in the sand. We haven't had much movement south, but it's been under a lot of pressure. Now, if it turns out that the data is quite positive for the US dollar, will this longer term trend on the US dollar just continue? And could I be looking at selling off US euro dollar up around this 107.30 to 107.80 range? So this is a major weekly level of resistance in line with the longer term trend. Could there be selling opportunities there? Because if there's issues with the US economy, is it possible there's issues with other major currency countries around the world? To me, that's probable. Not definite, but definitely probable. The buy opportunity I'm also therefore looking for, if we don't get a change in the trend, is on this dollar yen. So we're looking at around 130.40. We've had a huge pullback and intervention by the Bank of Japan. But are we going to see an actual change in the longer term trend price action? That's what I'm looking at. If not, then we could see a great buying opportunity on this dollar yen around this 130.40 level. So good luck with your trading, everybody, and I look forward to working with you this year.